Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your North notes. Today's energy was good to start with, and then just something in the middle of the day kind of grabbed me back and said, now I'm questioning it all. Like, everything I've felt, like I'm still firm in what I'm manifesting. It's coming. But there was just this overwhelming, which I believe is the collective energy of giving up. And I was going to give up doing readings today. I was like, wait a minute, no, just jump in there. And whatever comes out needs to come out. So, Spirit, what messages do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. Spirit, what messages do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. All right. Thank you in advance. Judgment in the current energy, along with Six of Cups. So this is either a decision being made around children, something to do with your children or someone else's children, or something along those lines, or you deciding that you want to be, you want to have that feeling again, that nostalgic, creative, imaginative energy that you had when you were like a kid. The energy that you need to kind of fall into, that you kind of, submit to. You allow the will, the whimsical nature of, the magic of the world to grip you, like when you're kids. And it's like either you're deciding that, or there's an actual decision about children that's being made, or something along those lines. We've got the Three of Swords in the heart space, along with Strength. So this is recognizing that, again, I believe this was a bleed over from a Gemini reading yesterday. This is recognizing that things that have happened in the past have given you strength. That if nothing but making it through some of the most painful things that we've experienced in our lifetimes, if they teach us nothing but just how strong we are, that's one thing. There's usually a lot more to learn than just that, especially if you're repeating it. If you find yourself in the same career, or not even the same career, but you find yourself getting burnout on career over and over and having to change jobs, or if you find yourself in a relationship that starts off great and then tanks, and you're looking for that long-lasting, this is all deeper level learning. On the surface, yeah, I'm stronger, I made it through it, but why do I keep falling into these same patterns then? What is it about me that I need to learn? So there's a recognition that each one of these things has made you who you are, but at the same token, there's another level of recognition of, if I'm still in the cycles, then maybe I'm not quite learning what I need to about myself. I need to make that decision. And that might exactly be why this current energy is there, starting to really look back on your childhood. Deciding to look back into those moments that maybe subconsciously come from childhood traumas and things that we don't even know, we don't have the memory of. But really wanting to dive into why you are the way you are. King of Pentacles in the possible outcome. I'm trying to get that in there. Along with the Page of Cups. And this is almost exactly what the last sentence I said was. This is recognizing why you are the way you are and finding the time to go back and learn, apologize to yourself first, and learning what are the subconscious motives that we exhibit that draw us to burnout careers or relationships that fail, or constantly seeking out friends and family who put us in traumatic experiences. Why do we keep doing these things to the point of complete and utter mental disordered? I mean, a lot of times we will do these things till we are sitting in a doctor's office needing, Xanax and Zoloft. All can be avoided when we really take the time to look at ourselves. The day and age of information technology, you can sit down on YouTube, you can sit down on Google and just start Googling words and certain phrases or things that you find in yourself that you're not really sure about. But, well, sometimes I'm like this. I have gone on to YouTube and Google, and I've Googled entire sentences and been able to scroll through all those web results and find little snippets that I kind of string through and get me the information that I'm looking for. Underlying energy, what you might not be aware of, you've got the Fool with the Three of Rods and the Page of Swords. So this is definitely like you're tired of sitting in this cycle. You're tired of sitting, it's a cycle, obviously, but, and I don't have any cycle. You're tired of sitting, waiting. You're ready to be more active. This page right here of Swords, he's a go-getter. He's bringing in the information, as you see, the other way around, these two. You see these two here looking at each other. The page is looking directly at the Three of Rods like, let's go. It's time to learn how to give ourselves this new beginning. So whatever it is, there's an Ace of Cups at the very next card in the underlying energy. So whatever this is for you, Gem, just wanting this newness. I feel it here in this Judgment and the wanting to be happy and carefree again. Wanting to really see not just that the past heartaches and loss and disappointments that we've gone through, not just that it made us strong, but how did it make me stronger? And what more? You want to dive in deeper. I see this because this King here in this outcome with the Page is this is wanting to dive in deeper, and then this Page is like, where do I begin? With forgiving yourself for anything that you feel you've done. A lot of self-abandonment usually is where it begins, but to start apologizing for that, and then to start making that vow to yourself first. When your intuition says do something, don't do something, you're not going to be the best at to start off with. If you've been ignoring your intuition since you can remember, to start at the starting line of this, it's not going to be easy. You're still going to flub up. But again, apologize to yourself and keep going, recognizing that apologies will be made. That's a sign of strength. Apologizing is a sign of strength. There's one way it's made you stronger. I've got a new deck that I've been using for clarifying. So I'm going to pull one clarifier card for each spot. I seen you. Where was it? There's several there. There were several upside down. Flipping them over. Okay. Again, that was too many. One card for clarifying the current energy. King of Rods. You want to feel this. If you look at this King, he looks so forlorn. But again, just like the Strength card that's in your heart space, there's a lion behind the King of Rods and in her hands. So it's time to really want this, Gem. It's time to really want a reconnection with yourself. It's time to really dive into not just that you are strong for going through this, but how you are stronger for going through what you've gone through. One card to clarify the heart's place, that was it. Heart, place, please, spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. Giving yourself something that'll last a long time. This Knight brings a pentacle to your heart place. So again, that's just what I'm saying. It's recognizing not just that you are strong for going, but how. How are you strong for going through what you went through? In what ways? Oh, and that was too many there. Possible outcome, the Empress. Can't get better than that. That's the Empress on that King of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So the Empress, recognizing that you can be this loving, nurturing, kind, compassionate, and the life bringer. And I say life bringer like, anything that your ideas are alchemical gold, gem. Like, we don't call you gem for nothing. You're the gem. You can birth into existence everything that you want to manifest is already manifested. It's just remembering how to get there. And the Empress energy knows. It starts with recognizing that you owe yourself some forgiveness, some apologies, and some learning, again, on how. Not just that you are, but how you are the way you are. Your cup's going to be full. The next card on the first deck's underlying energy that I didn't pull was the Ace of Cups. So whatever this process that you're going through, this self-discovery, it's going to bring you this Ace of Cups. But one more card to clarify the underlying energy. Page of Swords. On the Page of Swords, the Three of Rods, and the Fool card. So again, looking squarely, and then this is all the same message over and over again. How, Gem? How? Not just that you are, but how. This Page of Swords, along with this Page of Swords and this underlying energy, they are ready. They're like, sit at the computer, go to the library, do whatever you need to do to learn the hows of why you are strong. Because you're ready to manifest this new, again, the Fool and the Six of Cups energy is that they have no baggage. It's new. You're ready to jump off, and you're trying to navigate the how of it. I hope this has helped, Gem. See you next time. God, it got dark.